Good morning and welcome to Sunday Morning Beers. We have a very, very special guest host on today's show. Come on out. Ta-da! It's Tracy.
Hi everybody.
Tracy is alive and well.
Yeah.
We wanted to dispel the rumors that were going around about Tracy's demise. It's not true.
Well,
she is alive.
I'm alive.
She is alive. And with us, and it's good to have her back. As much as we enjoy Phil, Tracy is the original co-host. So.
Well, I am the only co-host. He was just filling in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good point. Good point. Let's talk about beer to start off with. Always a good thing to talk about. We have something very interesting here. A excellent brewery called The Brewery. It's in California. And they have kind of a series that they stole from 4th Street Brewery that's essentially the 12 Beers of Christmas. But unlike 4th Street Brewery a couple of years ago that released all 12 of them in one Christmas, they're releasing like one each year. And this year, I know it's well past Christmas, we're a little behind on our beer drinking. This year's version is called Four Calling Birds. It says it's a dark ale brewed with spices. And it incorporates gingerbread-like spice into a rich and robust dark ale. And says it's suitable for aging up to 8 years. What is the alcohol content on this? 11%.
Oh, that's pretty high.
So that would be why it would be suitable for that. You can see a very Christmassy label they have on there. They make some very unique beers. I don't know that I think we've only had one beer that we didn't care for from them. And you said you'd actually had this before?
A while ago.
You don't remember? Well, I'm not really a big fan, I gotta say. It reminds me of taking a bite of gingerbread, but a little bit more...
Maybe then it wasn't what I had. Maybe it was something else that I had had.
Maybe a little more molassesy than gingerbread.
Oh, okay.
It's good for one sip, but to drink, I don't think I'll be able to drink this whole glass.
Oh,
it's
that's
a little,
not good.
It's a little too much.
That's too bad.
A little too much with the spicing in there. It's easy to overdo the spicing, and I'm not a fan of beers that have the spicing overdone on. And you can't win them all though, so I'll try to choke it down, and if not, we'll chalk it up to knowing not to get that one anymore.
Well,
so,
you won't be able to because it's going to be
that's right, you can't get it.
5 golden rings next year.
If
right?
you find it somewhere, it better be on sale, or you better just walk on by. Put it that way. But they do make very good beers. They just didn't do so good with this one here. One thing that I wanted to talk about was an article in the Wall Street Journal this week. You know that we've talked about this in the past, that it has been my dream, and I feel that it is one of the biggest crimes in this country, the fact that I don't have my own television show. But, according to this article in the Wall Street Journal, down here, I don't need to have my own television show. I just need you to watch this show on YouTube. That's all I need. Because this guy right here, who we did a little bit of research, this Ray W.J., he is quite possibly America's least entertaining person, and he makes a fortune because people watch
on
his
YouTube,
show
yeah.
on YouTube.
That's amazing.
So watch our show, watch our show, and we'll be happy. And you'll be happy because it's good entertainment.
And we're much better looking.
Yes, we're better looking because he is really funny looking. Maybe that's what people find interesting about him, is he is funny looking guy, but he's definitely not funny. If you don't waste your time and give him any more money by watching his stuff, just take our word for it. He is not entertaining or funny at all. So let's talk a little bit more about beer, specifically 4th Street Brewery. We had a very good turnout this past Thursday. I know you weren't there to see it, Tracy. Take my word for it. It was a very good turnout. We had a cask-conditioned IPA. I know people are really got a hankering for IPAs, and it was evident by how quickly it went and how good of a crowd we had.
And I heard Melanie did a really good job.
Yes, we had a special guest tapper, Melanie, from the Rockery. She did a good job. She didn't make a mess at all.
Good job, Mel.
So that's good. So this Thursday we have 2 Fisted Night, 2 new beers. We have, and it's kind of interesting. is it's a big batch coming out. That's beers that were brewed on our 15-barrel system. So beers that are brewed on that, usually something that we're going to do at least, going to be around at least, I would say maybe for at least a month, maybe 2 months. I don't know that we'll do a second batch of this one because this is everything that we do is a seasonal. This is really a limited seasonal because this is for, believe it or not, our 7th birthday of 4th Street Brewery is coming up on Valentine's Day. And we're going to have, actually, I think, as many as 8 beers tapped the birthday week, which would be the 13th through the 17th. And really, I guess if you count this one, it would be 8 or 9 beers. 2 of the beers are big batch beers, including this one here. This is the first one, kind of to get you really pumped up for birthday week. 7 by 7. Each year, one of the original beers that we opened with was 4 by 4, 4 grains, 4 different types of grains. And each year for our birthday, we have added another grain, and we've also included the hops in there. So, 4 grains, 4 hop varieties. Then we did 5 by 5. We did 6 by 6. This year, 7 by 7. So we have barley, wheat, rye, oats, corn, rice, and sorghum. So there's your 7 right there, and 7 hop varieties.
Say that sometimes.
Yes, I know. I'm pretty impressed that I remembered all that. So that is the 7 by 7, and it kind of, if you ask for the style, it's a lager, and it has a very dry finish because it's somewhat hoppy. Maybe I would say it's kind of along the lines of a Pilsner. So if you like Pilsners, if you're a fan of the Purple Gang that we recently had, you'll definitely like it. And of course, if you have a hankering for anything that's hoppy, this will probably tide you over until next week when we have an IPA up.
Alrighty.
Now then, the cask that we have coming out, it's our 205th cask condition beer. So it's a cask condition lager, obviously. It's called 777. So it's just sevens all around, 7 by 7 and 777. And the reason the cask is called 777, the base of it, 7 by 7, okay? And then to the cask, this is what was added to the cask. We took some dried cherries, okay, and soaked them in Seagram 7 whiskey until, the cherries kind of soaked them up and expanded a little bit, and then took not just the cherries, but the Seagram 7 itself and added that to the cask.
Yeah.
So how cool is that going to be?
It sounds different.
I think it's going to be really, really good. You're definitely going to want to check that out. Two Fisted Night is always fun. And it'll be nice to have a big batch coming out because the lineup is pretty light. We actually only have like 4 beers on tap at the brewery. So it'll be nice to have that. And then, of course, you want to look forward to the 13th of February. That is the start of birthday week. We're going to have at least 1 new beer each day, Monday through Friday. Great food specials, drink specials, prizes. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Of course, we always give away prizes on Thursdays. You know what we gave away this past week? You missed it. It was, you got like a free cow and a beer.
I read it in the newsletter.
Free cow and a beer. You saw the newsletter?
Yeah.
That's good. You should read the newsletter. Everybody should read the newsletter. Then you know what's going on.
That's right.
And definitely watch the videos on YouTube because that's just good entertainment.
Yeah.
Good entertainment. So, the other big thing going on today, actually, today, and there's going to be another episode, kind of a special edition of Sunday Morning Beers. Today is Super Bowl Sunday. Believe it or not, Super Bowl Sunday.
Who's playing in the Super Bowl? I don't even know.
It's the Patriots and the Giants.
Okay.
I know a lot of people don't care, but I am actually a Patriots fan, so I will root for the Patriots. And of course, the best place to watch the game, absolutely, especially if you're in the 4th Street Brewery fan club, is 4th Street Brewery with the 250 beers, the $5 or the $6 3-item pizzas, lots of big screen TVs to watch the game on. So that's what's going on. And then we're going to have, sometimes the halftime, actually all the time, halftime is very boring at the Super Bowl. Especially because Madonna is
she
at the
singing?
halftime thing. So you're going to want to watch something else. You know what you're going to watch? You're going to want to watch Sunday morning, the halftime show. So look for that after you watch this. I think that pretty much covers everything that's going on for the week. So we will see you at 4th Street Brewery today and hopefully at least one other time. That would also be on Thursday. Have a great week, everybody. Take care.
Take care.